Hello, welcome to the end of week 4. This is officially the end of my first month on Mounjaro, 2.5 milligrams, starting dose, and how I've done. So, I've made a note this time, I'm a bit more organised. First, I'd just like to thank Rachel Mary 8491. You've been with me since the beginning, and you gave me the guts to keep going. So thank you very much for your comments. That's very, very sweet of you. And you should. Sorry, that was a cat. There you go. You should vlog it if you think it will help you. If you don't worry about it. You know, if you would rather not share your journey with everyone else, you know, some people don't. I first thought of this and then thought, why? Because I'm ashamed that I'm having to resort to a weight loss injection to help me lose weight. But I then thought, well, why? Yeah, everyone's journey is different. Everyone metabolizes differently. And some people, like me, apparently you can eat 1,200 calories a day and still gain weight. So I realised it was a necessary tool. It's an aid. Like, some people go to the gym and that's enough. Some people go for a walk, that's enough. Some people just eat less and that's enough. You know, it's not that simple for me. So I do what I have to make myself healthier. And as we will see, sorry, I was just looking at a cloud, I was very distracted. As we will see, it has not all been in vain. I have a question. Yay, question time. So Bazina68, hello, hi. Just found you, week 3, same weight to lose. I'm very, very slow loss despite calorie deficit. My week 3 end is this Sunday and I'm only on an 8-pound loss. After seeing huge losses on other videos, will you go up to 5 milligrams next month? I feel you, I really do. But you're doing better than I am, because end of week 3, in week 3 ends this Sunday. So when my week 3 ended, I was at minus, so I'd gone down 4.2 pounds, gone up 1.2 pounds, and then gone down 2.8 pounds. So 5.6-ish pounds, maybe, don't know, 5.6 pounds, let's say, 5.8, there you go. I've actually done the maths properly instead of going there. 5.8 pounds is all I lost after week 3. I'll be honest, I was crushed, because I thought if a normal person's weight loss is 2 pounds a week, is a nice steady weight loss, why the hell can't I do that on a jab? But like I say, we're all different. Like everyone says, we're all different. So none of us are in the same boat, but we are all in the same storm. So we ride in our boats of different abilities and magic sources. I don't know, it's gone off on a tangent there. Anyway, so Bazina68, thank you. My first question, yay. So please don't fret your 8-pound loss. That is amazing. You've got to remember, that's over, I don't know which country you're in, but to us, that's over half a stone. 8 pounds is a lot to lose. And please remember, it did not go on that quickly. There is no way you gained 8 pounds in 3 weeks. So you're already outweighing, bad choice of words, your gain massively. You should be so proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Well done. 8 pounds is incredible. And you haven't even finished week 3 yet. Oh, the cat's wrecking the house. Yeah, after seeing huge loss on other videos, will you go up to 5 milligrams next month? Yes. Technically, I did yesterday, because I brought it forward a day, because we're going away on holiday in July. So I need it to, we're going on a Tuesday and I'm not taking it with me. Sorry. Jet2.com. And I was so distracted by an airplane. Shiny. So we go away on a Tuesday morning. So I need to keep bringing it forward to a Tuesday. I'd rather bring it forward a day each month than put it back a day, because then I'm running with less in me, if you know what I mean. It's just one day a month, so it's not going to kill me. But and I have to have it at like 6 o'clock, well, it might even be earlier than that, but whatever, very early Tuesday morning. And then when we get back the next Tuesday, it'll have to be as soon as we get home, because it's a really hot country, and there's no way to keep my medicine below, 25 degrees in a suitcase or in my hand luggage even. I can't pack it with ice because they'll all be like, what the hell are you carrying? And I won't be allowed to take it. Anyway, so I'm going to do it right before we go and as soon as we get home. And hope that's enough. It's an all-inclusive holiday, so I guess I'm screwed. Because there's usually very little healthy. I could have a salad for lunch and that's about it. I'd have to miss out on every other meal. So, but we'll see. Anyway, that's for future me to worry about. So, the scores on the doors. So, I have a full chart now. So I've got everything that happened. Pause it if you need to. Spoilers, never mind. I'll do it in a minute. My start date was the 11th of April, 2025, 4 weeks ago. I weighed 19 stone, 11.4 pounds. The end of week 1. So I weigh every day just because it makes me feel better. I officially log it every Friday. That was my start date, and that will be the same day. Even as I bring my medication forward a day, how am I then going to bring it right again? I have to keep going forward a day till I get back to Friday. Never mind. Anyway, another problem for future me. So, end of week 1 was the 11th of April. No, it wasn't. That was my start date. End of week 1 was the 18th of April. I weighed 19 stone, 7.2 pounds. That was a loss of 4.2 pounds in week 1. End of week 2 was the 25th of April. I weighed 19 stone, 8.4 pounds. Now I'd gone up 1.2 pounds. I still don't know why, but I can only assume anyone grossed out by period talk, just close your ears and I'll give you the thumbs up when it's done, okay? You done? Good. I can only assume it's because my time of the month had started. Now I haven't had a period for 13 years because I'm on a contraceptive pill that stops periods. So I haven't had one. So my body's gone, what the hell have you done to me? And I've had a period for the last 2 weeks, which has made me really miserable. But I can now attribute the weight gain possibly to that starting. And it's still going on now, so it's all just drama and annoyance and pain. Okay, done. Okay, so that was end of week 2, 19 stone, 8.4. I gained 1.2 pounds, but we think we know why. End of week 3 was the 2nd of May. I weighed in at 19 stone, 5.8 pounds. So that week I lost 2.8 pounds, which is cool. I feel very first world problems spoilt because I'm not going, oh my God, 2.8 pounds. I'm going 2.8 pounds. Why am I expecting more? Why can I just not be grateful for every pound that comes off? I know, I'm struggling. So, end of week 4. Finally, officially, today, even though it was yesterday, I ended my 2.5 milligrams and went up to 5 milligrams. So, yesterday, 9th of May, going back to bed in a minute. Today, the 9th of May, I weighed in at 19 stone, 4.2 pounds. So I lost 1.6 pounds this week. So it has been a lot of birthdays. Mine was on the 19th of April. Husband's was on the 5th of May. Son's was yesterday. So there has been a lot of party food, a lot of cake, I haven't eaten much because thankfully so sorry. Thankfully I've lost my appetite. So I'm not eating very much. I'm certainly not eating dessert. However, I had a piece of cake separately yesterday. I weighed myself after dinner, which was Brinner. It was awesome, although it was missing bacon. Brinner is breakfast for dinner for those who, so and Keith, they don't know about it. It's the best meal ever. It's like sausage, bacon, fried egg, baked beans. But we didn't have bacon, we had steak instead, which was awesome. Anyway, I struggled to finish it. I did finish it. Not proud of myself, but then I couldn't have dessert. So I weighed myself after all that food, and I weighed in at 19 stone 7 point something. So it took me all the way back to the end of week 1, and I was like, oh my God, what have I done? One meal of eating like a normal person destroyed 3 weeks of work. But I did it because I hoped that this morning the weight would be different. I just did it more for me to go, you know, what damage did that actually do? So obviously all the food, retaining fluid, my body's gone, oh, calories are coming in, fantastic, mine. And I was quite disheartened, but I also realised that I had just eaten and drank. I don't drink alcohol, I mean drink fluid. And yeah, it was rough. So got up this morning thinking, if that still says like 6 point something pounds, I don't know what I'm going to do. But thankfully I came in at 4.2. So somehow I lost 3 pounds overnight. Briefly touching on side effects. If you don't want to hear about pooping, close your ears and I'll give you the thumbs up when I'm done. The side effects can vary from constipation to diarrhea. Thankfully, I'm not complaining, can't stand diarrhea. I've gone to the constipation side. So I won't poop for like 4 days, and then when I do, it's just little rabbit droppings, a couple of them, and that's it. So I don't know whether it's... I'm so sorry. I don't know whether it's because I'm not eating as much as I was, but days like yesterday, I've eaten a proper meal, so you'd think it would be normal, but I'm still waiting. Anyway, poop talk done. So, end of week 4, my total loss for the first month on 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro has been 7.4 pounds. Would have been more if I hadn't gone up 1.2, but we're not going to talk about that. In last week's video, which was only on Monday or Tuesday, because I buggered up a bit, I said that I'd gone to 3 point something pounds. So I decided to discount that. It was on the 2nd of May. I decided to discount that because I think it was an erroneous reading. I don't know why, but my scales read 5.8. They then read 3 point something. Oh, it's on there. So I'm discounting on the same day, like within 2 hours, it went from 5.8 to 3 point whatever it was that I told you. So I've discounted that. I've gone back to the 5.8 that it first read when I got up. Just because then it makes me feel not so bad about having gone out this week. That's the only reason. You know, if that was going to be my final weight, I'd stick with it because it was £2 less. But so yesterday I officially had my first dose of 5 milligrams. Still no side effects. Oh, I said I was gonna, if you want to pause it so you can compare, then go for it. End of week, date, weight, up or down pounds. Excuse me. So Bezina, you're here. Well, you will be here on Sunday, and you've done a far better job than me, so please be proud of yourself. In other news, sorry, I had a chat with my diabetic nurse yesterday. I had my annual HbA1c blood checks, blah, blah, blah. My MOT, my diabetic MOT, we call it. So, it was good news, which I'm not massively happy about, and I'll explain why in a minute. So, for example, don't know why I'm saying for example, back in December 2022, My HbA1c, I weighed roughly the same. I think it may have been, I guess, up to a stone more. 14 pounds for those who don't speak English. Anyway, December 2022, my HbA1c was 81. That's not good. It's really not good. I'm so sorry. I have ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, and with the lack of calories, it's just even worse. It's now 10 past 1. I got up less than an hour ago and I just want to go back to sleep. I'm really struggling. If anyone's interested in everything else that's wrong with me that's probably led to the weight gain, let me know and I will tell you all of my many problems in a separate video with an appropriate title. So, December 2021, this is before Christmas, so can't blame cakes, etc., chocolate. HbA1c of 81. That is really bad. That is like top end, almost probably needing extra extra insulin, which they say you don't need on type 2, but apparently you do. So, fast forward 1 year to December 2023. My HbA1c was controlled better by semaglutide tablets. I chose the tablets, not the injections, because the injections weren't available because everyone private was buying them all. So poor fatties like me couldn't get it on a prescription. So I had no choice but to go for the tablet. Anyway, my HbA1c was 48. So it's almost halved in 1 year and it's incredible. So 42 to 47 is considered pre-diabetic. HbA1c of 42 to 47 is anything 41 below, you're not diabetic. 42 to 47 is, you're getting there. So 48 plus is you're diabetic. So I was literally the bottom point of you're diabetic. So 48. I have just had my bloods done last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. So I had my phone call yesterday to discuss it. My HbA1c is 45. I am now officially pre-diabetic. That doesn't mean stop taking all your diabetic medicine, everything that monitors and adjusts your blood sugars and insulin, etc. Don't stop anything without your doctor's permission. Always discuss it with your primary physician. But 42 to 47 is pre-diabetic. I'm right in the middle of pre-diabetic. And that was, I was probably on week 3 of Mounjaro when my bloods were taken. I wish I could remember. It was like the 20, I can't remember, useless. I feel like it was like the 26th, 28th, I don't know. So yeah, I was just starting week 3, middle of, I don't know, sorry. So yeah, I'm now pre-diabetic, but I can't thank Mounjaro because I'd done that myself. I was on semaglutide, 7 milligrams every day, tablet, and empagliflozin, which makes you pee out any sugar in your system, which helps remove the sugar, which was also great. And that's it. So the combination of those and me starting to take it more seriously, going, you're gonna die if you carry on like this. I want to see my son grow up. So, don't know why, but no, I'm joking. I love him. He turned 13 yesterday, so he is now a teenager. I love him. I had no idea, he's amazing. He gave me my injection, actually. Not sure if that's legal. Probably shouldn't have said that. Oh well. With Daddy's help. Yes, he still calls us Mummy and Daddy. So, anywho, that is my month 1 update. A loss of 7.6 pounds. And that's still more than it would have been without help, without the Mounjaro. So I'm very grateful. And thank you very much to Rachel, Mary and Bazina, both of you, for being my comments and my first question. I am very, very grateful. So have a great week. everyone. As I said before, if you're on the journey, don't give up. If you're considering the journey, give it a go. Unless you have any medical contraindications that mean that it's not going to work for you, don't do it. It's too risky. But if you're fit and healthy, then you wouldn't need Mounjaro, so I retract that comment. If you're in a position to be able to take it, please give it a go, and don't be ashamed. My God, don't be ashamed. That's the biggest mistake I made, was being like, oh, I don't want to tell anyone I'm taking an injection because I can't do it myself. No, I can't do it myself. Even on 1,200 calories a day, I can't do it myself. So if you need that extra help, you need that extra help. And good for you for giving it a go, because like me, you could sit at home for years and years and years and always stay the same weight. You lose a couple of pounds, you gain 4 more. And I finally took the plunge. Oh, jeez, I ain't going back to bed. Took the plunge and went for it. And it's too soon to say I'm not looking back yet. Once I've lost a couple of stone, I'll be happy. You know, looking at around 30 pounds. I want to see a difference in me. Like, all I can see is my chin. My chin. I have a dent in for my chin now, whereas before it was all in one. Now I've got, like, when I smile, you can see my chin. Oh, look at that. Weird. Whereas before you couldn't. So that's all I've noticed. My son says when he hugs me, he can get his arms all the way around me. But I'm not sure if he's just never hugged me properly and realised how much of me he can hold. I don't know. Today is also picture day for my progress update as well, which I'm not sharing with you yet just because I'm too ashamed of my shape, my size. Once I've lost some and I can see a difference, I will share it with you, because obviously it's all belly hanging out and everything. And I'm not in a mental place yet to share that with people. So no offense. You know, I know we're all in it together, but I am just a bit too ashamed of where I'm coming from. And I'm allowed to be, you know. I'm sorry. I am sorry, because I do want to encourage people who haven't started yet or at the same time as me. But I've looked back at my pictures all 3 weeks and I don't see a difference yet. So as soon as I do, I guess I'll let you know. Anyway, waffling. Right. Thank you all so very much. Keep going. Stay strong. You are not alone. Okay? Reach out to any of us, any of our channels, any of us. I'm not an influencer. Don't try it. Who are also on this journey, and I will more than happily help you out, give you advice. But remember, it's only advice. It's not medical advice. I do not come from a medical background unless you count the receptionist of a private hospital as medical background. So I will never tell you what you should and shouldn't do. I will tell you what I've done and my opinion, but that's all it is. It's just an opinion, okay? So don't take it as gospel. I think it's going to rain. Great day. Right. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate every view, every thumbs up, every comment, every subscribe. I've had 1 subscriber. So if you do like what I put, please do subscribe, because it really will mean a lot to me. Then I'll know that there are people out there who want to hear it. So thank you all so much. Have a great week. And yes, it's Friday. Have a great weekend and great next week. And I will see you again next Friday with my first 5 milligram update. So take care. See you later.